Recognize your emperor.
All right. So, officially for the YouTube, we're back. Same day. Shaved a little bit. Very nice. I swapped out my build because I did not like the last one. It was really slow. So now we kind of have a different build. We got the same 3 icons back. We got Phoenix for the dash, Garuda for the pole, and Titan for the block. But here's how it works, right? We punch them up into the sky. We use Torgle, right? We send the impulse to kind of keep them in place. We could either charge this up to knock them up even higher, or just use Wicked Wheel. Either way, both of these kind of work in tandem. And then when we bring them back down to the ground, if they fly too far away, we can always just pull them back. Then we just pile drive, and then this is the big finisher right here. All right, this is just like an extension to the finisher, but like this is also a finisher right here, pile drive. And we're using like cooldown stuff for these two. This is like a super low cooldown already. Like these two, really good to have. Impulse has a low cooldown as well, so it's like a really low cooldown type build, where we don't really need to go into Titan. You can just go between Phoenix and Garuda for most of the DPS. But I haven't tried it yet, so I'm just gonna continue the story until we get to a point where we can try it. And then you know, we'll just mess around. But yeah, we're doing some Street Fighter with Sensible earlier. That shit was a lot of fun.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Maybe I could put
Come
it
to
up to the
claim your
YouTube
just
as well.
desserts?
Maybe.
All yours.
Let's get this talisman of
Best of
priming.
luck out
I don't know
there,
what that
Sid.
does though. Increases Lionheart tonic duration by 30 seconds. If it's for an item, I probably don't care about it. I'll be honest. But the last thing that happened was Odin kind of cut Shiva down, aka Jill. We got an A rank hunt, Dread Comet, and a B rank, Lost Wing, Sandbreak. Lost Wing. And Dread Comet in the Stickle. I'm just gonna look at where they are. I can do them real quick. ffxvi. Okay. So I know where that one is now. Then this one is an in blank. Because they kind of give you like the general location of where it is, but they don't tell you exactly where it is. Alright. So let's go do those real quick. We can use that to also test out our new build here. But let me just talk to this guy anyway. Well, let me do it now. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let's do it now because last time I said, oh, let's do it later. Or let me just talk to the story guy first. We kind of got locked in to like a whole story thing. This guy is where again? Holy Empire of Sandbreak. I think down here, up here, Sandbreak. No. Oh, this is Rosaria. This is Dalmekia. Is Dalmekia still? Okay, Sandbreak. Okay. Is this in an area that I haven't seen yet? Northern Valley. Oh, it's somewhere here. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let's just go there. All right. Oh yeah, down here got flooded with the ether. So how do we get where we want to go? Let's just assume I'm gonna go the right way on the first try. But yeah, after we're done with this game, I don't know exactly what I'll play, but you know, we've had a great first half of 2023 with games to play. So it's not like I'm gonna complain about not having anything to play. Besides, in July, I had planned to get some studying done for work. So maybe this is the kick that I needed. That's not the right way. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Maybe now that the place has gotten flooded by ether. Like all the locked doors are like kind of opened up for me to access now. Let's try. See? Ah, yeah. Because the lady was blocking this doorway before. Okay. Yeah, here we go. What the heck is under here then? Like, why was she guarding it, you know? Well, there's the guy that I'm looking for. Might as well save. Let's see how this build functions. I grab this chest real quick. Go to mine. Ah, shit. Of course you would mind. Holy Trumpetor. B rank hunt. Okay. I guess I can have fun.
Bring out your bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
Who's this? Jeez, dude. This guy's kind of crazy. Get away from me. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's flowing way better than Bahamut. It's not perfect, but it's flowing. It's flowing. Charlotte. Okay.
Your work here is done.
Right. Let's grab this chest. Was it worth it? Not really. But the hunts are always a little fun. All right. So now, next one is Dhalmekia. Dude, I swear all of the Dhalmekian ones are like in the same spot. This one is supposedly right here. We gotta go there. Yo, did you guys hear my Twitter users out there that your boy Elon is limiting how many Twitter posts you can see in a day, in 24 hours?
Time to fight.
Apparently, I think if you're unverified, you can see 600 posts, or if you're verified, you can see 600 posts. I don't remember the exact number, but like that's all anyone is talking about right now. It's kind of crazy. I never thought that a social media would limit how much you can see. Isn't that like the whole cell? I thought that was the whole thing. Let's try to find this guy.
You deserve a rest.
Dude, we do a lot of stagger damage. Here we go, bro. Nah, Toggle. Where you at, birdie?
Fly, Ambrosia.
That was just a big cat. It had nothing to do with nothing. But I do like getting my limit gauge up before like pretty important fights, so I can always transform if I need to. Transform and like cancel some of like the longer animations for stuff too, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty flexible. Yo, chat, I was thinking about getting a demonologist to play with Sensible at some point. I don't play horror games for shit, but like I said, if I get it, I'll play with you.
Be safe.
Like, I saw a clip. Oh my god, I saw a clip. Like this group of people. They were in this room, and apparently, I didn't know that the game picks up like whatever you say on the mic, right? Like whether it's on or off, like it picks up what you say in the mic. So this person was saying, "Yo, don't read the name on like what's on this image, right?" And the person read the name out loud. And in like 3 seconds, the name disappeared off the image and the ghost popped out. And I was like, holy shit. If that ever happened to me, I'd shit myself. I know it's our butts. It's just a parrot. It's just a little parrot. Come in, birdie. Oh, fuck.
Nice try. All yours, Tormund. Get him.
Oh, what you doing? Bro, this dang bird is just like raining.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Like, I swear this bird is just sending it. Yeah, I can destroy the earth too. Like, holy crap. When it said meteor rain, it literally just meant meteor rain. Like, holy crap. Comet feather.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
I like dropped to 1 HP like twice. So I used 2 elixirs. Oh man. That's 20k gone down. I'm not really using the money other ways, so that's fine. Alright. Now we can head back. We replenish our elixirs. And then we talk to Otto. Just to be safe. Bum 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 bum.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Oh, we got a
All right.
period, some dialogue here.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold.
Or gold.
And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier.
That's good.
You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
No, I'm sorry, Karen. I love characters like this, yo. I always want to help people become like this in real life too, like grumpy or like anything. Bum bum.
Clive.
Nah, I love characters like her though. She's like grumpy and like sassy and moody and shit, but like, I think it's cute. I love it. It's adorable to me.
Coin purse weighing you down.
Ooh, Rune the Blade. Oh shit, new weapon. Long before the Valastian alphabet became commonplace, early tribes across the Twins used a form of lettering known as a lettering now known collectively as runes. While most scholars agree that these runes were merely a crude representation of sophisticated pre-fall writing, some religious sects believe that the symbols hold power that is unlockable only when used in a specific order, much like those described on the blade of the sword. If
You'll not find a better price than that.
It's better than my sword right now, so I'm using it. Rune belt as well. Not better than the regal sash. Not better. But this is better though. But like two defense points, yo, send it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Who asked? I didn't. I wonder if there's an achievement for buying everything. Let's get all these potions.
Better I'll be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Should I get a last elixir? Nah. Nah, I don't die. I got a bunch of shit I could sell though. I got a bunch of shit I can sell. So like, I'm richer than I know. On the right here, it says can be traded for gil.
I
All these
reckon I
killed
can
blood.
find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
Goblin coin.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Like, look, you're like hella rich. Alright. Think there's anything else that we really need
Come
to do
again.
here? We're
Or
stacked up.
don't.
Wait, new music?
Not much bothered either way.
Which song should we listen?
No, you don't touch my jukebox. On the shoulders of giants. Oh, this one? I don't like it. Like, it's a battle theme, but like, we're not in a battle place. I hate this. This is nice. This is somber. That's whatever. This is like so like doom impending. This one's just perfect. I love this song. It makes me feel uneasy but calm at the same time. It makes no sense. What do you got to say, my guy? Oh, look at our new sword, by the way. I see it in the sunlight. Look at this blade. I hate the tip of it though. Like fork-tongued. I don't like it. But the rest of it looks cool. I like it.
Trouble with your gear, or
I thought you wanted to talk, my guy.
what's saying Fornian, dear?
Oh, I can upgrade the rune blade. Say that. Or is this reinforce rune blade? Here we go. Sanguine insignia. I mean, there's nothing else to upgrade.
Yeah, that should do you.
Level 2?
My best work.
Level
but
3?
it'll do.
No. And plus 2. Okay. I can upgrade this though. I got 1 sanguine insignia.
Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later.
There we go. I could probably upgrade this as well, right? But what if I make it?
Should last you a good while.
Don't equip it, but then level it up. It gives me 1 more HP than I would have otherwise. Not worth
And
it. Me and getting sass with. Any letters? Hello, Karen. I love Yota as well. In your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. Quentin. If you look here at our table, we got a bunch of things now. We got the oath. We got hanged man signboard. I think that's from Quint. No, I don't remember who that's from. Yeah, from Quentin. Okay. We got the guardian scarf. I think this is from Joshua. No, oh, this is from Wade. Okay. Sage's goblet. Continental censer from Karen. Martel's apples. Ambrosia's tact. But like, we have so many missing spaces, but I've done all the quests and everything, so I don't know where else I would get other things from. I've been doing every quest I get. Go pay a quick visit to old man.
If it's knowledge you seek,
The only thing I haven't done is the Arret Stone. I haven't done anything here. Stage replays or arcade mode. I haven't done this. One day I'll do it. I know arcade mode is like the better you play, the more points you get. And maybe you get prizes based off points, but like what prizes would I need, you know?
Me help.
If it's good for collectibles, then
Wouldn't
cool.
grow to you, my friend. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Or pocket. Oh, really?
You wish to study the tomes?
You gonna tease me right there? You wish to study the toad? Right, now we can go talk to Otto, right? Is that Torgal?
Paul said it was an army of Akasha.
We're gonna have to talk to this lady. Vivian?
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you.
No,
The
I'm good.
state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
I don't think he has any more hunts, right? I wonder how many more hunts there are in the game. If this is the last spot, then we got one more. We got one more hunt to do.
How may I help you today, Clive?
And I need 40, no, 35 more
Best of luck out there, Sid.
at the end.
Clive,
But if you're here,
if you're here, where the hell is everyone else?
you're Toby.
Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Well, you see, I'll tell you the story with my mouth closed.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Oh, like father, like daughter. Yeah, we gotta get the we gotta get some Sid's records for mid so she can her ship, right? That shit can work.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Well, I hope so.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep looking.
Oh my god, do I really have to inspect everyone? I'll skip that.
We've
Is there
had
another?
no word from Canva for days.
Okay, never
Please
mind.
tell me Mid is all right.
I won't skip it.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Yeah, she don't need to smoke. Mid's dungeon. What? Where's that?
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mid at all. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Okay, because I thought I was, like, I get, like, you're trying to rhyme there, but, like,
Sid's best
thought it was me.
invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
or Otto is the guy. He knows everything. Clearly.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince?
No. Leave the prince alone.
Well,
Possibly.
Opus. That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee, unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together?
Oh,
Surprised
she
as
made
well.
it.
Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little... What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Oh, a
Wouldn't
song
surprise
maybe?
me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Gotta go to the orchestrion.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
Paul said it was an army of Akashians. What will happen?
Imagine the music box had an actual story element, or it played a part. Who would have thought? Well, move it, kids.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
Who was the last to use
What
it?
didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't.
Oh, like yeah, it's kind of playing the songs, but then stopping.
See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Oh my god.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
That's a cool little touch though, that it actually affects the music playing.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed it.
That's what Sid does, baby.
He more than fixed it. Yeah. New music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
I couldn't tell you what that's supposed to be. But sure. Well, shout out to the kids for breaking shit. Would have never known otherwise.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Oh,
Unless
I forgot he
you
was
know the
there.
word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
She has a point.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment.
Ooh.
Waste here, the further the flagship sails.
Of course, new quests. Of course, and they're all like spread all over the place. Anywhere else on the map has a quest? A Song of Hope. Return to the Ironworks. Alright, let me just grab all these quests then.
Easy, surly soaker.
Man, also, a new season of anime is starting to open up, so hopefully there's something good to watch out of the season. I know Jujutsu Kaisen is supposed to be coming out on Monday, I think. We heard. But other than that, I don't really know what else to look out for.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morgan beards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them.
I'll do it. Whatever it is you want me to do.
And all you need is a single vine.
From a marble? I like those things. Please, sir, can I have a marble? Or some marble, I guess. Some marble. Okay, okay. Use the hunt board to locate an extraordinary marble. Okay. Alright, it's a hunt. They really got me running all over, huh? Gotta go. Might as well go around. Oh, that's... It feels like that's like a long ride away. Or a long walk away. It probably is, so let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. I also wonder what this song is. Bones. Yeah, I'll let it play. But story-wise, apparently that was supposed to play, so sure. For whatever reason, we're supposed to unlock that right then and there.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Grab this quest.
All right, Clive.
August.
Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit
Worried about him.
afraid so. It's a bit of
Again?
a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed. Try as I might.
Again. Blackthorn's just sad. We'll do whatever it is.
I'd speak to him again.
But like... okay, like we've been here. What's the third one? Usually these things go in threes. Oh. Grab it. Grab this last quest here. Head on out.
She can't get Glory took her.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave.
You want me to talk to her?
I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the...
Convince her to rest.
Order time.
Talking mad shit about us not resting, so let's give her an earful.
Well, Tyre, we all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears.
Here's a merc.
Tears of mercy. Alicia.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Bar 1.
Bar 1. You know me. I'm your guy. Slay a mightling for its eye. Mightling. Man. look at the hunt board here. Here's the Morble. The Whispering Waters. It's called Carrot? Ain't no damn thing like that called Carrot, bro. The heck? If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like that. Yeah. This one's called Carrot. Look it up real quick. Well, so it's in Rosaria. Okay. Got it. My camera back on. Then let's head on over here. Talk to the old man. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, your side. What? I'll even hear it. Send me on my way. Make for Dravzod? What? Whiteling. Up here? I would rather go from here instead of trying to navigate through this dang town. I hate navigating through that town. So messy. Why? I'm still confused why Torgal transformed that last time. Like, what made him transform?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Because there was like no anything. Like, he just did it. I'm like, okay. I guess that's what we're doing now. Move it. These big cats are just like, all over the place, huh? We got bombs around too. Excuse me, I'm just passing through. Oh, these are Mightlings.
Mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Soil and stone! This Get him!
Bro, get off me. Oh shit, those were like the last two. I hate finding these small areas. Spider eye.
Hopefully one more.
Right. That Rosaria is right here. The Morble that I have to fight. It's right there. I wish I could whistle like that. Let's set ourselves a nice little marker and just going on over there. The enemies are all the same. It's just that the name is different.
Yes.
And the levels are higher. That's literally it. Oh, I remember this spot.
Safe.
When I was here, I was like, yeah, this is a spot that we're gonna have to fight at for sure. It was just way later in the game though. I miss Jill already. I got something. I think Briar clamshells or something. Carrot, rank B. Okay. Ba-na-na-na.
Just any more guys. All right then.
There we go. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Acid rain. Look at these things freak out. Holy crap. I'm taking so much damage from this dang poison. Bro, stop jumping. Topple the beast. There we go. There we go. There we go. The look of concentration. I can't even like see myself. I can see myself on the screen, but like, yeah, I don't see my dang face like when I'm playing these games, yo. There's so much to like try to pay attention to, and especially like trying to watch the animation to see like when it's about to hit me, so I can block on time.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
I think it's ugly.
Now,
Ew.
let's get this vine back to the yard.
Ew. Thank God it disappeared. That thing was creeping me out. Ugh. But yeah, oh man, I do love it though. I have to say, I absolutely love like, I like these games because my brain can just focus like that. I can look at all the different things that's going on all at once and just have such a blast. Let's go here. So like these giant enemy like one-on-one fights, I like those the most. I don't like having to pay attention to tiny, like a bunch of tiny little dudes. Like, let me just watch for the one big guy who, if I take hit, like I'm probably gonna die. Like I prefer that. Give me that. The dragon we fought yesterday, Svarog, that shit was hard. I died like 6 times, I think, or 5 times. Wrong way, wrong way. I died like a couple of times because one mistake and I actually just died for it. I was severely under level too. I think I was 18 levels weaker. Wait, wrong way, wrong way. Because I was level 38, I believe, and that was level 50. Strongest thing I've fought so far. You got this? Yeah. I love these games because like hard games, you know? I really don't mind losing. I don't mind being stuck on a boss for like a good couple of hours or whatever. Because I know when I beat it, oh, I'm gonna feel so good. Alright. I want more big enemies to fight. Use of Korava.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll go this way then. Are we close? Kind of. Is that a teleport stone? Oh, I wish I found this like forever ago. But I never had a reason to come this far. What's up, bud?
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
There's a point.
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't.
Well, this is his home?
Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely,
This whole like town
I'm here to see
is full of
Zoltan,
like
you
people.
fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
People just like
All right.
salty.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
And why not?
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch.
Let me in. I don't need to see the door opening. Let me in.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on,
Dravosht.
is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge and the elf.
Okay, I'm going. I'll talk to the chief. Then there's a way up here. Okay. Let's just unlock that outward path for my peace of mind.
Good day. Thank you.
I'm just gonna buy it because I'm never gonna come back here.
Certainly. Here you are.
Goodbye forever. It's kind of funny looking at like the chickens compared to the chocobo, man.
Sorry, but if none of you lot...
There we go. Okay. There's got to be something in that corner as well, like right here. There's got to be something there.
Isn't there anything we can do to help?
Nope.
It doesn't seem.
Oh, a chest. Don't mind if I just steal your money. Excuse me? Where you at, bud?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and
Piss off.
Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is.
He's like upset that he left or something.
And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
I mean, you could just offer to turn the furnaces on for fire powers, you know. Like, that's one way.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Let me just borrow this chest real quick. Ah, yes. Bloody hides. You know what's crazy? Is that we literally went from fighting a space god, or fighting a, you know, demigod, whatever you want to call Bahamut, in space, back to running around talking to random people for dumb stuff. Like,
Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
funny.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats, and bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Like Clive.
We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive, Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces, so... Do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it. It's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest, and you'd be throwing it away.
Not really, right?
All right. Do it.
Wasn't this the whole point?
This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded.
Yeah.
It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them.
Correct.
Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put course, It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
Alright, so we're gonna help them. That's what it comes down. Slay a desert salamander? Ooh, a fight, you say? That's all I'm good at. So, don't ask me to piece together any dang furnace.
Run like the wind.
Don't tell me to slay a beast so you can power it. Sure, I'm your guy. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like I said, I ate some Asian food earlier today, and I left my tummy a little. Okay.
Holding back.
Left my tummy in like a weird spot. Ow, bitch. But like, I'm just thinking about eating the rest of it. I just want to eat the rest of it.
Come on.
Oh yeah, but I'm going up tomorrow. I shouldn't stay up too late then. I'll hang out with a friend tomorrow morning. Man, I just love fighting in this game. It's so fun. Aw, fuck. I'm kind of wasting all my abilities. The thing already died. I did not expect it to die right there. Unforge.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Unforge. Yeah, I like this area though. It's a bunch of like big enemies to fight. It's really nice. I think I see the salamander. Dude, it's been feasting though, I'll tell ya.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
That a salamander? Yeah, there we go. I'm not messing around with this guy.
Nice try.
Boom. Yeah, we do like ridiculous amounts of like stagger damage now. It's kind of nuts.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
I don't think here. Like, do we even need the uppercut? It's okay. It's low cooldown. But like, there's no way to see the actual cooldown of the spell, so it's like, even if I wanted to trade out something with the intention of having lower cooldowns, I don't know what to pick.
What's this all about then?
Don't worry about it.
Any trouble finding this?
Nothing I could.
There you go, bud. You know what I would love? I love a beanbag.
Right then, time to put these lads to work.
I feel like a beanbag would feel like really nice to just sit in.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravosht is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest to God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left.
Nobody wants that chat.
Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright, I'm here. I'm just trying to see if I can hear someone real quick. Or something. But I'm not getting through. That you ever had like a bad feeling? Or like you don't know like what to do with it, more or less? A hideaway, okay. You know what I mean? Like I got a bad feeling about something, but like I can't confirm it. Huh? At least not yet. These are scattered all over. Let's just go this way first.
Cole said it was an army.
Okay. Wait, one sec, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let me talk to this guy. That dude's still there.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Give him a spider's eyeball. I don't know how that's supposed to help, but you know.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
Are they gonna save this poor man's life?
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya.
Oh man.
I'm so proud of you.
I don't know why, but this hits so heavy for me, man. Like I've lost so many people this year alone. Like it's tough, man. But I seen like a little it might a little wet, you know?
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
Of course.
See that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And the kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will.
Not wrong.
I promise.
I hope so.
Alright, Tears of Mercy. We got a bunch of quests just to hand in here. And then we go continue the story a little bit. Head on up.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to...
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
Well, I'm here. You know, doing my best. Ugh, this game really needs a sprint button. Or just put everyone in single file. There's like no reason to run all this way. For what? For what? For what?
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, when I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
I like his little hat. Sometime later. Oh, look, the butterflies. Hideaway's looking kind of healthy.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance.
So what, did he cure the blighted soil? Is that what he's saying? Because, I mean, that could save the world, can't it? Like, seems kind of important. Necessary for further increasing consumable potency. Ah, maximize. Okay, so I can buy and hold more potions and stuff. Okay. Sure. Guess I don't have to see him again. And that also tells me that we're getting close to the end of the game. Right? Maxing out anything like that, you can bet the end is near.
He's a surly soaker.
You just go buy the potions now, and then I'll go back and talk to him. That'd be good.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
It is, ain't it?
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
But I
Come
guess it was
again.
wrong? Question
Or
mark.
don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Wait, I think it was wrong. Which means I should have read that, huh? Oops. Completed quests. What was that one called? Something about marbles, yeah? Yo, we did a lot of quests. Oh, I don't know. Check. Items? I can't do anything with it. I should have read it. Oops.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, the whole village turned up. Pick old Cinder, how'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure.
Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his Cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes. I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I?
I'm happy for him.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No, right?
Yeah. We get it. You're happy. What do I get? You good? Ouroboros? Sure. Ouroboros recipes. Sounds good. Why not? You know I'm gonna make it right now.
Trouble with your gear, or so
Where-
will it be?
Where is it? Where's the Ouroboros? Sons of Oh, here it is. Stained lion cloth. Well, this shit is strong. What the hell? Stone tongue? Wait. Is there a sword? No sword. No sword, no sword. So where do I get stone tongue? I'm gonna look it up. Where to get stone tongue? Oh, it's a mark. Oh, it's a mark. So I need stone tongue. And I need stained lion cloth. Wait. To fast travel to the Shadow Coast obelisk. And move to the northwest and look for the turns to the left.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Oh, it's another mark. Okay, so I get all these from marks that I don't have unlocked yet. Okay, so there's still more marks to find. Alright, so I won't worry about it too much right now then.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
My
Your
stuff.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Ability points, clutch mine.
Here you are.
A lot of ability
Best of
points.
luck out there, Sid.
Thank you. Alright, let us go continue the story. It's time. And probably after this, I might stop streaming at that point. I want to enjoy the rest of the night. Not stay up too long.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
company.
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready.
Ah, shit.
Hurry!
All hands! Man your stations!
It's about to go down. Oh, even Torgal's like pacing. Yo, the gang is here.
Everyone with me?
The boys. I love that everyone has like their distinct colors too. Even Gav. He's in orange. Got the Akashic Legions. Why are you breathing like that?
Here they come.
Like you haven't fought endless hordes of enemies. It really is a lot of them though, holy shit. As a streamer, I always have this sneaky suspicion.
Every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
My mic is muted.
I'll have you the first breaking here. Let's stuff fear into the heart of every man in the twins.
About that offer, Cam? How are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. I haven't got this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
And another.
It's over. Ogle, kill.
Oh my god, that saved me.
It's over.
That saved me, yo. Oh my god. The stagger, he was about to like smack on me too. Like I blocked, but I blocked too early. That was messy. But you see, like this build, even though it's like meant for single target or whatever, it has so much AoE. So good.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
Let's go.
You heard the captain.
We're coming. Oh shit.
Clive.
A big one? Oh, wait, he's alive? I thought we killed him.
But I thought he was.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared.
Ultima?
Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh. Oh shit. An army of this one dude? That's messed up.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Wait, I gotta fight this shit? Wait. Chill.
Up for another round?
Please no.
Yes, we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my eyes? No matter, heads will roll, all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
I don't know how we're ever supposed to survive this. One was hard enough.
Go ahead!
Wait, they actually mean for me to fight this? Wait, what the fuck? I made some time?
These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Rocket, let's do the lot.
Oh, they just endlessly come after me, man.
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Bro, that was kind of fun. Like, they just endlessly come after us. They're not as strong as they were before, but like... Even Byron is like holding his own. Oh, Gav. Don't die, please. Gav. Oh, thank you. We gotta go, boys. There's Torgal. There he is. Ah, shit. Come on, Clive. No normal person is jumping that far. Not even Gramps there. Come on, Clive. You can't make that, though. But, like... Oh, shit. Yeah, nah. Ooh. Oh, these fellas be jumping so far. Like, what? Enterprise escaped. Oh my god. I think we got a level off that. No?
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
I thought that thing was gonna like jet off, not gonna lie. Alright, so we're chasing the what is it called? Einherjar? Benaldia Naro. Einherjar, yeah. Break freaking ship, yo. Oh, Jill. Oh, she got captured. Barnabussy?
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them.
Are we getting an army?
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share.
Oh, he's gonna recruit.
I can't very well do that if you're dead.
Again.
Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Oh, I mean, if he falls over, that'd be the funniest shit. I don't know why.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Ain't no way they gotta roll the entire way. Holy shit.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Love to see it though. You know what's rowing across the damn ocean? As just two people? Like that's oh yeah, Prince Dion. I forgot about him. One side. I forgot he left the hideaway.
Rigor of mercy.
Yeah, this is the shit he did, yo. But if he's still alive, then we still have access to Bahamut. He can still help us fight. Maybe. This flag.
All this. What have I done?
Other survivors. Is that the medicine girl?
My lord.
It is the medicine girl. Bruh. She plays a major role in the resurrection of Sambrek. That'd be funny. But cool. I'm surprised she's still like showing up. Alright. I think that when these other areas are locked, it's come time to face another dominant. So let's make for the Naldionaro. After this whole thing, honestly, it'll probably be like 12, but you know, do what we must. Let's see if the next fight really takes us above and beyond Bahamut.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemekis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take 'em forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Oh no.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Well, Welp is right.
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those birdies fed!
Aye aye.
Do you feel that, Jill?
Ooh.
All hands! Battle stations!
Are we gonna fight above the ocean? I mean, that's a cool setting
Let's see
too.
what this girl can do.
It's not space, but it's cool. But there's no footing for Pretty Freak to stand on though. Unless, dude, if we have to fight Shiva and not Odin, what if Shiva freezes the ocean? That'd be sick.
Where one leads,
But we'll see.
so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating.
Oh shit. Ooh, he's semi-primed. Oh, he looks sick.
There is naught my blade cannot sever.
Imagine he just slashes the damn bolt. That's cheating. Oh shit. Or you better dodge. I don't know how she's gonna manage this, but look. Ooh. That's a fast boat then. Oh. Just do a horizontal slash. Bro, she drifting this damn ship. He looks cool though. I love his design. He can fly? That's cheating. That's cheating part 2. Oh, she gonna ram it? Boom. All this ocean and you park next to me. That's crazy.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
No, we're coming, Jill. You just need Thorgo to stiff him out. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Gotta hold the fort, Josh. Alright, he's semi-primed up. No, why would you separate the two? Oh, no. I don't know how they're... Uh-oh. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. But I don't know how they're gonna survive.
Where did you hide?
Who's the damn spellcaster? Where you at? Don't run. Oh, hey guy. I was waiting for that block. Leveled up. Off cut, uppercutting his ass. Alright, where do we go? Jill, we're coming! I don't know how to navigate the ship, but... You know what? Yeah, tell me where to go. Oh, the cells, that's right. It's dark. Potion? I don't even need it.
I need to hurry.
We're on the main deck. Like, who was left to, like, contest this here? That's the question. Like, Barnabas left. Oh, no, he's wrecking our ship. No. We worked so hard on this, man. He can't even help. God damn. We gotta get him off the ship. Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
These warrior scum. I'm coming for these big fellas. Oh my god, I did not see that guy. Oh my god, can you get off me? I'm just gonna pop this. I gotta get rid of those smaller guys, man. They're just annoying. There we go. Oh man. The small areas to fight in, the camera's your worst enemy, not the actual enemies. Let me go check for like any loot, any chests, maybe a potion. I'm sure Jill can wait for like 2 seconds here. Be once in a lifetime loot, you know? You never know. Steel silk. Oh, you know, that's common, but it's okay. This is where it came from. Where's she at, boy? I didn't even see that guy. There we go, big potion. Wait, there was something up there, wasn't there? Yeah, almost missed the chest, see? Ooh, there we go. Something really important. Well, you know, colorful. Can't be missing these things. Who knows what other things I've missed. Hi, guys. Oops. Made a mistake. Dude, we are like destroying the ship, aren't we? Uh-oh. That seems pretty bad. Anyone I need to SO? Nah. Enjoy your date night, Kai. What the heck? Why do you want to sweat about the dang stream?
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later.
Hands.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Come on, Jill. Oh, shit. We decided to end tonight's 6 episodes in. As long as you had fun, you know?
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
It. Oh. Vanished. Oh, is he gonna prime up? Oh, God. Oh, he primed up, yo. That's Odin right there. On his weird-ass horse. When you're playing Valorant and you're laying in bed sleepy, I hope you get some good rest, my friend. R.I.P. Oh, that was cool. Farm up, my boy. Doesn't matter. Odin's just tough. Oof. You can block Terra Flare, and you can deflect Odin's slash. Phoenix is busted. Oh, he cut the damn ocean. Oh my god. Oh my god. He cut the damn ocean in two. There goes the ship. I guess he didn't care for the people. Jeez. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dude. Oh my god, like they're able to stand on the ocean floor. I need us to understand how crazy that is. In its own right. And for some reason, it's not like fallen over. Like he cut the gravity and like, I don't know, he cut something that made it all weird.
Can you go on?
They're just taking a casual stroll. That shit ever comes over, they're dead.
But to where?
What the hell? Oh, is that him? Ah, shit. Yeah, he's cool. I like Barnabas, man. He low-key kind of cool. You.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation, and thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Okay.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
I mean, we have to fight.
Trust me, Jill.
If we're fighting Odin now, how do we ever get Shiva? I'm so curious. Does she turn against us somehow? He has silver here. Ah, shit, here we go.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel,
oh shit.
I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
I just parried that guy.
All this fire and fury, and for what?
Sword measure?
A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
Ow.
How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Oh, he just countered my my thing. What the frick is going on? Iron Flash? I don't think I can stop this. I'm dead. I'm dead, aren't I?
And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh shit. I couldn't stop it.
You would yield so soon.
Oh, I guess it was story. Or he got cut twice. How does he survive?
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being.
Has a point.
It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight.
Is he asking us to take Odin?
The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
I think he wants us to absorb all the dominance. That's the end goal.
Loyal servants to God. No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
That's not my sword.
Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
The ocean?
Clive!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Girl, you better freeze it.
Binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Yeah, I think the end goal was for Clive to always absorb all the icons, which he's been doing.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
He's gonna take
Probably
the power.
not, but I can try.
Oh, man. I don't know why they're running. Oh, gosh, bro. This is
Don't look back.
one of those moments of, like, inevitability. Like, the hell could you do? Clive got bested. Will of Light. Pulse? Oh, more damage. Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy thing so far. I think... So, basically, my understanding of the story is that Ultima, which is, I assume, their god, right? Or Barnabas's god. Ultima wanted Mythos, aka Clive, to absorb all the different icons, right? Because every dominant, yes, they can use the power of the icons, but like all of them cough up blood, right? Like their bodies literally can't handle using the power, so they eventually die, right? But Clive, being Mythos, he is the only one who can use an icon's power without even taking damage, right? Without coughing up blood. But he can use all of them. So Ultima wants Clive to absorb all of them. And Clive might not be doing it how Ultima might have wanted, aka Ultima wanted to kind of mind control him to just do it and get it over with. But he's low-key doing it anyway, which is why Barnabas is like, yeah, it might not be how Ultima wanted you to do it, but going about the same thing. It was inevitable. So I'm like, I think we're gonna take Shiva's power from Jill. I hope she's not gonna die. But I think we have to fight Odin again. I think that's where the story's gonna take us. I don't know how the hell you outran the ocean with a dog, no less. But if you tell me they survived, I call bullshit.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell.
I call bullshit.
They made it, Jill.
Oh, they're Nikki.
They would have seen the ice where it led.
They're Nikki.
We need only wait till dawn.
Why do you need to be naked? You can literally turn your flames up. I mean, Torgo's always naked. Doesn't matter.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
But like, that night wind must be hella cold, I'll tell you.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do
Also,
that.
what's that red star?
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
So wishy-washy, man. Support your mans. That's right.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself.
Oh my.
I think it might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Oh, she's gonna give him her power. Oh man.
Jill.
If his eyes glance down.
Are you sure? If this is what you want.
Oh, they did. Yeah, but he's gonna take her power.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
That's how we get it. Damn.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Once again, he's kind of doing exactly what Ultima wants in the end.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
I'm glad that they always look out for each other, man.
Clive.
So clear they love each other.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
But they never just go for the kiss. Let's see. Ah, there we go. There we go. Very direct. I love that. I'm happy.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
They finally come up from what they're feeling. Aww.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Very adorable.
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Oh. I would have been satisfied with a hug, but hey, live your life, bro. Finally. I'm happy. I'm happy I didn't have to play the whole game with them just skirting the edges and like, oh my god, maybe. Hey. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm happy for the both of them. I hope Jill is still useful in combat. Like, she still has her powers or whatever. But, like... I don't know. I'll have to see. I like this. I like this. That's a real... Man, there are very few times where Jill, like, shows, like, a lot of emotion. Her face is usually so emotionless. But, like, when she hits, she hits. You know? Now they're together. I'm a softie for them. Aww, look at them, bro. Look at them. They're like, newlywed. You know, lovers for like 50 years. Looking at the horizon together. Orgle's just like, how about damn time?
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
I don't have a choice.
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Which is? These are Jill colors today. Ah.
Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
Right.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one.
I completely forgot about the
Ash
mother
will
crystal.
have to wait.
Alright. Oof. Okay, well. Last mother crystal. Oh, a whole new area. Last mother crystal. Odin's gonna be there. We're gonna have to... He's probably gonna absorb the dying part of the crystal again. And then from there, I don't know where we go. I genuinely have no clue. Nowhere on the map that kind of like hints at it. We'll have to see.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
That's true.
But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
Oh, yeah.
The Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the narrow. Right. Well, we got Shiva's power. The power of ice. Iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcibly knocks back enemies a great distance. And Shiva's feat is... Ooh. Multi-directional dash? Well, four-way dash, right? Dodge attacks or closing on the enemy. So it's like a little... It's like a shorter way of Phoenix's dash. Phoenix's dash only goes in one direction, which kind of sucks. Right? It's great for closing the gap, but like...
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh man. And you know, the dang side quests pop right back up. Ah, okay. Just when you thought it was over, gotta keep going. Alright. The more... Oh, I love that blue. I love it. Alright, let's see what these abilities are all about. I love Shiva. Her like image there, and Garuda. Like Garuda's pointing downwards towards Shiva and she's looking up towards him. Genuine. Well, realistically they're all looking to Ifrit here, but why is this one 3,000 to upgrade it? What? That's more than the damn ultimate. Alright. Well, basically I'm gonna stop here. I'm just gonna look at the abilities, but like I'm not gonna do anything after this point. I think that's a great place to end. I'm just gonna look here. So see what she's all about here. Ice Age. An ice river of icicles. And charge it up. It's bigger. There's like a sweet spot for it. And it kind of hold him in place. Okay. But not for very long. It does no stagger, but like good damage. I love the little cape that he gets too. Kind of cool. Low damage, low stagger. Launch multiple shards of ice. Upon striking lighter enemies, draw them towards Clive. Can be used in midair. I need more midair things, but that's pretty good. So if I upgrade it, it extends the precise execution window, which is it doesn't increase the damage. So realistically, you never really need to upgrade it, right? Kind of like a wind up. Also add a freezing effect. So if you get it perfectly, add a freezing effect to that. Mesmerize is the pull. Can be used in midair. When used in air, enemies are pulled directly beneath Clive. Okay. Also fires 3 shards behind him. So it's kind of like an AoE pull everything to me, but like snowflake shaped, I guess, or aimed. I don't know how to really say it. But that's if you upgrade it. What about the middle one? Prime. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside. Kind of push them towards it too. That seems pretty good. Like you just set it and forget it, right? But it does constant damage. And because it lasts for a while, you can charge up certain spells. Right? Like this, I feel like this kind of helps Rama, right? With like his ability here to blind justice, to lock on. It kind of helps him. It also works pretty well with lightning rod too. And if I upgrade it, what happens? Will not disturb enemies immediately in front of Clive. Oh, I have to aim it, like position myself very well. Can be used in midair. If an enemy comes in contact with the crystal, it will be drawn inside. Okay. Suffer continuous damage. You can only draw in smaller enemies. Pressing the execute button after the crystal has been summoned will cause it to dissipate and be replaced by another. Huh? I'm sure it doesn't last. Oh, if you upgrade it, the duration increases. So there's a chance that you can create multiple. Okay. It doesn't explode or anything. It just kind of vanishes, I guess. Well, that's a good ability. I kind of like that one a lot, actually. Ice Age is okay. Mesmerize is also pretty nice. Like, all things are kind of nice. Diamond Dust. Okay, Diamond Dust is the ultimate. 3-star damage, 5-star stagger. Okay. Reaches them and knocks them back. It looks cool too. A lot of stagger. That's crazy. If I upgrade it, increase the number of ice blasts to 2 and increase the hits for each blast. Okay. Overall, seems really good. Alright, what about Cold Snap here? Why does this cost 3,000 to upgrade? Ah, if I dash into an enemy. What? Wait, what? I'm looking at the video. Attacking with circle while sliding can temporarily freeze enemies. And use it in midair. If I dash into an enemy, it freezes them in place. If you perfect or precision dodge with it, then like a wave of ice and you freeze all enemies. So it doesn't do damage, but doesn't do stagger damage, but it's like an evasive utility tool. Okay. Again, seems way better than this. Right? In its own right, it seems way better than this. Because it's multi-directional. I kind of like Shiva. I'll try to think about like what I can use. Wait, if I upgrade it, what happens? I'm used to dodge. So instead of having to press the dodge button, I can almost press that instead. Ult can be used while sliding to execute a powerful follow attack called Frostbite. While sliding. Enemy struck with Frostbite become temporarily frozen. Precision dodging an enemy with Cold Snap freezes all enemies in a radius, known as permafrost. Permafrost duration is determined by the strength of the enemy attack dodged. So the stronger the attack. Okay. And I don't have to upgrade it, but if I do, then they're frozen for longer. If I can freeze bosses, then that's cool. They were immortal. Oh, do they instantly die if they're frozen? Okay, I mean, Shiva seems really fun. A lot of cool tools. So, definitely gonna have to give her a try. I'm gonna try to cook up like a build around what she wants to do. And her her ability, her like feat is way better than these other things. Kinda like her more than I like her more than a Phoenix Dash, that's for sure. We'll cook up some stuff. But that will be for next time. 6 icons. What is the last?